Hello friends, welcome to Mysterious Stories. Friends, on the 23rd of October 2019, at around 2:4 in the night, a call came from a truck driver on England's emergency number 99. This man was very nervous. He told the operator that he was driving a truck. And it has just been revealed that the dead bodies of 39 people are present inside this truck. The entire society has been rocked by this tragic occurrence. The narrative concerns the fatalities of Essex trucks. This truck driver's name was Maurice Robinson, friends. He had been a truck driver for a few years and was 25 years old. Maurice was operating a truck in the English town of Grays at the time. Essex County is where Maurice is situated. As soon as he dialed the emergency number, an ambulance and police were dispatched to this truck. The officers were taken aback when they opened the container behind this truck. I had never seen this situation before, friends. Inside this container, human corpses were strewn all over. 31 men and 8 women made up the total of 39 individuals. Maurice accompanied the police on their investigation. Many questions now need to be answered by the police. The question was, who were these 39 people? How did they die? Where did this truck go? It is clear that this was a highly significant and depressing story that had reached every corner of Britain. Friends, tell us something about this truck first. The European nation of Bulgaria is where this truck was registered. This truck was owned by a business that was registered in the name of an Irish individual. It was a refrigerated vehicle, meaning that it had a chilling system. Meat, fruits, vegetables, medications, chemicals, and other items that can perish in the heat are transported on these trucks. These trucks also maintain extremely low temperatures. Friends, these trucks have airtight canisters. These 39 people died from asphyxia when the police confiscated this truck, which is what can happen to everyone inside. Upon examining the truck's GPS data, they discovered that it was traveling from Europe, traveling through numerous European nations before arriving in Ireland and then entering the United Kingdom. These 39 persons were present when this truck stopped in France and Belgium in Europe. After being taken inside the truck where they had hidden, they were to be transported to the United Kingdom. All of these friends were from Vietnam, but the question of why they wanted to travel to the UK was left unanswered. However, it is thought that some of these individuals themselves wished to travel to the UK in search of a better future. These were the individuals who, after somehow making it to Europe, desired to travel to the United Kingdom. Some of these individuals may also have been forced laborers, meaning they were coerced to sit in this truck in order to be transported to the UK and forced to work there. This crime is continuously committed by human smugglers. People are forced to work for no pay while being trafficked from one nation to another like slaves. Meet friends, the post-mortem examination of these 39 individuals showed that they actually died in the truck's container from hypochloremic asphyxia. The temperature had risen to 39 degrees, making it hard for individuals to breathe. It is thought that all 39 individuals were already dead when this vehicle arrived in England. Police now wanted to identify these people smugglers, friends. This truck was carrying these 39 passengers. Police began to adore these 39 people's relatives. Before she passed away, a 26-year-old female who was riding in this truck told her mother had informed her that her death was imminent. She had come to the realization that she could not even breathe. She was unable to exit the truck at all. You can only imagine how hard it would be for a mother to read this. According to friends, the girl's mother told the police that she had paid these human traffickers £30,000 so they could transport her daughter from Vietnam to the UK. In other words, many of these individuals were transported from Vietnam to Europe and then to the UK. Maurice Robinson, the truck driver, informed the police that he didn't know anything about the massive team that the British government had assembled to apprehend these human smugglers. The team included the National Crime Agency of Britannia and Britannia's police detectives. He had no idea what was in the truck's container. He had just begun operating this truck in a town in England when he became aware that the vehicle's container was not functioning properly, so he removed it. I contacted the international emergency number after opening it. The police couldn't believe Morris's story, friends. The police now began recording this truck using a CCTV camera, and they were able to corroborate their suspicions about Morris based on this evidence. In fact, I watched a video where the truck driver gets out of the vehicle, opens the container, peers inside, and then sits inside the vehicle. He knew there were dead human beings inside, yet he notified emergency services after 23 minutes. On the number had called, meaning that the presence of human corpses within was already known. Where did the cops find Morris's phone, friends? Morris went on to say that I threw this phone because I was afraid. Morris was concealing something, and the cops had recognized it. Morris's phone was quickly located as well. This phone was discovered next to a gutter. There was also a SIM card inside. The cops were able to piece together the entire story using the information on the SIM card. Friends, Morris checked right away after opening the container. He later contacted a man who was Morris's employer and whose name was Nunn Hughes. Morris was interrogated extensively by the police, but at this point, the man was so tense that he was unable to communicate. The police recognized his involvement in this incident as well. The gang was run by friends, this truck driver, his boss Runel, and two other individuals. The others were in hiding in Europe. All of them were taken into custody after a massive search operation was launched in Europe. There were a lot of other people in this gang besides these four. Some people who used to transport people from Vietnam to Europe were detained by the authorities in Vietnam, Ireland, and Europe. The authorities also learned that the majority of these individuals had boarded the truck from France, friends. These four individuals had promised to transport these 39 people to the UK by concealing them in the truck's container after stealing a sizable sum of money from them, but because of the suffocating heat, as soon as they arrived in the UK, these 39 individuals were slaughtered. This incident rocked the world, as I mentioned.